Hello, I'm Kim Alter, and welcome to Design Thinking for Social Innovation, the first course in PSU's Social Innovation Certificate. So why are we talking about social innovation? Well, we live in difficult times, and our world is full of social problems that need addressing. Let's take, for example, access to health care. This is a common problem in developing countries and a growing problem here in the US. It can be caused by poverty or simply not having the money to pay for rising healthcare costs. Also, if you live in a remote or rural area, doctors can be far and few in between. In Liberia, for example, there are only 14 doctors per 1 million residents. And in situations of war, political instability, or natural disasters, people become displaced and disconnected from their healthcare. As well, healthcare systems break down completely. This can be particularly hard because these situations often foster disease and illness. Victims of recent hurricanes, Harvey, Irma, and Maria, as well as earthquakes in Mexico, are experiencing this and related problems. Child labor. Kids should be in school and learning, but instead many go to work to earn income for their families. There are two main causes of child labor: poverty on the push side and exploitation on the pull side. According to the International Labor Organization, more than 1.2 million children are trafficked annually into slave labor and the sex trade. Homelessness. This is a well-known problem here in the United States, where increasing rents, flat wages, unemployment, domestic violence, poverty, and addiction are factors that contribute to people becoming homeless. Landmines, not talked about much these days, but still a prevalent problem. Placed in the ground during wartime, often decades earlier, landmines kill or maim tens of thousands of people a year, many of them children. Landmines are commonly found in countries like Cambodia, Mozambique, Afghanistan, and Iraq. The good news is that increasingly people around the globe are coming up with innovative and entrepreneurial solutions to solving social problems. These people are called social entrepreneurs, and what they're doing is social innovation. Here are some examples of social innovations from the problems we discussed earlier. Healthcare. Mobile clinics that bring free or low-cost medical services to underserved communities where people have poor access to healthcare, such as low-income neighborhoods, rural areas, and to people on the streets. Social innovation that use technology applications have helped also to overcome barriers to healthcare. In this picture, we can see imaging technology on an iPhone that is being used to detect cataracts. Healthcare technology enables paramedical professionals and village clinicians in remote and rural areas to use mobile technology to send doctors ultrasound and other images in faraway cities for real-time treatment and diagnosis. Problems of homelessness in Portland are being tackled by our very own Todd Ferry, the co-instructor for this course, and his team and partners, who are designing and building tiny house communities and sleeping pods that provide clean, safe housing for people living on the streets. Todd is pictured here. He's in the middle in the blue shirt, on site at Kenton Village, a community for homeless women in North Portland. GoodWeave is a fantastic example of a social innovation that works to end child labor in the carpet industry. They do this by connecting the dots in the global supply chain from producers to consumers. Their market-driven model includes corporate engagement, labor monitoring, product certification, consumer awareness, victim assistance, and grassroots social programs. This is a picture of one of their awareness campaigns. Solving the problem of landmines with rats? Really? Yep, it's true. Meet Popo, an organization based in Tanzania that trains rats for landmine detection. Rats have many advantages over the alternative, dogs. They are indigenous, so they don't succumb to tropical diseases. They are too light to set off landmines. They're free. Rats also learn to detect 24 types of TNT in just 7 months, whereas training dogs may require years. Also, rats don't bond with their handlers like dogs and can be shipped to any landmine-riddled country. In social innovation, sometimes it's the wildest, boldest, and most creative ideas that work the best. So who am I? I'm a social entrepreneur, a social innovation consultant, a public speaker, author, and researcher on the topic of social entrepreneurship. I also teach and instruct. In short, I've been doing this for a very long time in a lot of countries. Here I am, pictured with Bart Wegens, founder of Apopo, and Kim the rat, named in my honor. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I'm excited to have the opportunity to work with you over these next few weeks to find creative solutions to social problems. Bye for now.